Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm talking to you guys about my March favorites. So I'm not really sure the order that all these videos will be going up. There will be a tutorial either already up or coming up right after this of this whole look that I did. This is kind of my everyday go-to look right now. I apologize right now, the setting on my camera is not working, so in person my face does look blooded and not splotchy, but for some reason on camera it is reading splotchy. Like I'm looking at it in the mirror right here, no splotch, so whatever. But yeah, I just thought I'd kind of go over what some of my favorite products were during the month of March. My Cupid's bow highlight is very intense today, so just ignore it. Oh, there we go. That toned it down a little bit. So let's just jump into it because I've got a lot of stuff to show you guys. So first up, why is this one eyebrow so wonky? The fudge? Don't try to worry about that. I don't know. I think I hit my brow. Oh no, it's just the stray hairs I have to pluck here. Story of my life. Anyway, let's get into this. So I'm going to talk about kind of the three things that are not makeup products and then just kind of move on to the makeup products. This is the Bumble & Bumble BB Hairdressers Invisible Oil. It is designed to soften, silken, tame, defrizz, detangle, and protect against heat/UV damage. Granted, I don't do a lot of heat and UV damage to my hair. I don't really blow dry my hair. I let it air dry naturally. Just because one, it takes just as long to air dry as it does for me to blow dry, so why bother blow drying? But I love this stuff. This I bought about, oh god, ages ago. Do you go bad? 24 months. I'm good. I bought this last April. I bought this last April. I'm about a third of the way through the bottle, as you can see. But yeah, I love this stuff. I use about 2 to 3 pumps for my hair. I really work it, especially back and underneath here against the back of my head. I work a little bit up into here, and then I use a minimal amount here. And it's kind of whatever's left, I just run it through my hair like that, just to kind of keep it from getting tangled. Just because with this much hair, it's easy to tangle it. So yeah, that's one of my favorites this month. Next is weird because it's a deodorant. This is the Dove Dry Spray to help restore skin to its natural tone. So I've just, I bought this because I was kind of like, I guess I'll try it. Why not? I was out of deodorant at the time, so I bought this. And I ended up really loving it. It's this really nice... Can you see that? There was like 3 uses of deodorant just now. But it's just got this nice, clean, slightly floral scent to it. This is obviously the clear tone one, just because I'm someone who, we're getting it personal now, my armpits are a little bit darker than my skin tone. So that's kind of been helping to lighten it, heal the skin, because it's kind of broken. But yeah. And then my last non-makeup thing is this. This is the Freeman's Sweet Tea and Lemon Peel Away Clay Mask. It is designed to pull pore clogging grime. This guy has obviously been through the ringer. I feel like I mentioned this in a favorites video not too long ago. I don't remember which one. But this guy is amazing. I think I bought it back in November or October, and I use it about 2 times a week usually. Sometimes more, sometimes less, depends on how the week is going. I just like peel-off masks. They make me happy. They give me something to focus on that's not the rest of my life. So yeah, that one's definitely a favorite. I also like the pomegranate one, which comes in a pink tube. That one's also really nice. So for makeup, let's move on to 3 of the brushes that I couldn't live without this month. The first one is the Morphe E27. This is a blender brush. I just love using it to put down the transition color for my eyes, and then also just kind of buff everything out really nice and blown out and soft and pretty, and it's amazing. It's beautiful, perfect, how I like things. The next one is the Luxie 522 Tapered Highlight. This is the rose gold one. This is kind of my go-to contour. I usually stop my contour about here just because I really want my higher cheekbones pop rather than bring it all the way to here, which then starts to look like I got punched in the face. So I bring my contour to about here, And then I just kind of buff it. I like to make little circular motions like this to kind of buff it out. I don't know, that's just kind of how I like doing it. I think that's a good shape. I know it's technically a highlight brush, but for me it's just a little too big for a highlight brush. Maybe for an under eye setting powder it would also be good, but I've been using it for contouring. And then last for my brushes, this is the Real Techniques powder brush. Duh. I just like using this with either my translucent powder, not really my face powders, but translucent setting powders, and then sometimes with bronzers when I'm having a really good bronzer day, I'll just be like, la 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 la. Yeah, this has just kind of been a favorite lately. The nice thing is all these brushes are like freshly washed, so I'm all really happy that I get to show you clean brushes. Next, my go-to primer this month has been the, look at that dent. Okay, this is the Becca First Light Priming Filter. I do also have the backlight, which is more of the champagne color. I just feel like for me, for this time of year where I'm at my palest, I mean, not that I get that much tan in summer, but I just like how this one sits underneath foundation. It just makes me feel glowy, pretty. I don't know, I like it. I do like this, but lately this has been my go-to. I mean, I've used a decent chunk of this. I'm going to turn around. Like, look at that. So I have this. This is the Estee Edit Skin Glowing Balm Makeup with Pink Peony. I have mine in the shade 100 Vanilla. This is very pink. So if you're fair tone but more warm or golden undertones, I wouldn't use this. I would try maybe the next shade down. But this just gives your skin it's very thick when it comes out. I don't know if I've got a deformed package or something. But it's very thick, but it does just give this beautiful, like, look at that. It just gives this beautiful radiance to your skin. I usually try and pair it with something that gives a little bit better coverage, although there are some days where I do just wear that and then put a little bit of foundation powder on top to just even it out. Give that a little bit more. The other foundation I've been using a lot this month has been this guy, shockingly enough. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation. I'm mine the shade Porcelain. It's a little too yellowish for me. Yellowy neutral. Just gonna pull that, there we go. Which, I mean, to be honest, tends to be my foundation. When you get it to be light enough, then it starts to be just a little too yellow. I mean, most neutrals I can handle, and if I put some bronzer on, I don't notice this one sticking out as much. But yeah, in case you're wondering, I'm using one of the Ole Henriksen makeup removing wipes to clean off my hands as I go. Just so you know. My two concealers this month, and I've been using them for different things. The first is the Shape Tape Concealer from Tarte. I've really been using this as an eye primer. I did for this look, and then I did a little bit for highlighting. But my real concealer this past month has been the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Concealer in the shade Porcelain. Oh, I have this one in the shade Fair, by the way. So Porcelain's almost my skin tone. It's a tad bit off, but it's close enough that when it blends out, you don't notice the difference. This is just that hair bit lighter than the lightest part of my skin. So I usually go in with a little bit of this right here and then to highlight a little bit, and then I go in with this to kind of blend it out into that kind of V shape, you know, that everyone does to help lift and contour their face. Whatever. But mixing those two together has kind of been my good combination this month. So yeah. Moving on, my favorite bronzer this month has been this guy. This is the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Bronzer. I mine the shade Golden Days. This just gives such a beautiful, I just love it. It's this like glow of bronze. On me, I really like it. I think they've got 4 shades, 3 or 4 shades, not really sure, but they're just beautiful. I think everyone should give it a chance, try it out, see how you like it. Favorite blush this month has been this guy. This is actually the only blush I've used all month, I think. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Exposed. It is my blush today. It's just very nice, very subtle. I feel like if you are fair to medium skin tone, you'll be able to wear it. Tan to deep, I would say no, maybe not this guy. I would try out, I think it's called Natural Beauty, which is more of that reddy pink. It would show beautifully. My eyeshadow palette, the only one I've used for the most of the month, is this one. This is the Lorac Pro Palette, the original. I have made some serious stints, especially in these 2 shades here, the light bronze shade, and also the Garnet and the Taupe. Whoops, that's not Taupe. Garnet and Taupe. These have just kind of been the ones I've been going to. This is the palette that I'm wearing today on my eyes as well. Kind of just brighter, more neutral. Here. Just so you guys can kind of see. Love it. Beautiful. And then I've kind of got 3 lip products that I've been grabbing all month. So the first one is the one that I'm currently wearing. This is the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in the shade Ophelia. Besides me really loving Hamlet the play, so I love the name of this, but I do love it. It's a really great darker nude, but without a good spring darker nude. So it's not like a fall dark nude where it's brown, like dark brown. It's like that light peachy brown, and I really love it. The other one that I've been grabbing is a lip gloss. This one is a little bit darker. This is the shade Kristen from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is a lip gloss. And it is just that little bit more brown mauve almost. I love how those smell. And then the other thing has been this guy. It's a lot lighter. This is the Tarte, I don't even know what these are called, Lip Sculptor. Lip gloss and lipstick. So what I'll do is put this guy down. Sometimes I'll use a lip liner with it, sometimes I don't. That looks really pink on camera. It's actually very peach in person, but on camera it's coming off straight up pink. This one's in the shade Basic, by the way. I didn't say that. And I just take the lip gloss, layer it right on top. I just think it's a really pretty, soft, natural day-to-day look. I do have a whole bunch of those lip sculptors, but I feel like that's the one that I've been reaching for lately. But yeah, guys, that was kind of everything that I've been using in the month of March. I'm kind of debating, and tell me down below if you guys feel like this is a good idea or not. I do follow Serene Wu. Her channel is called Dress Yourself Happy. I will link her down below if you've never watched her videos. She does what she calls her Makeup Bag Mondays, which is where every Monday she rotates stuff out of her makeup collection to use for a week. Uses it for a week, and then that following Monday gives you a review and then shows you the product she'll be using for the upcoming week. I've kind of been debating doing that, but rather than doing it for 1 week, doing it for like 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. We shall see. But I kind of like the idea of it because I feel like I'm starting to amass enough stuff that I need to start rotating it more. I'm also debating doing in either April or May, I'm not sure which month yet, probably May, an entire drugstore week where everything I do for an entire week will be drugstore themed, and I'm going to try and do like 4 videos that week instead of 2 or 3. So I'm kind of toying with some ideas coming up. If you guys have any suggestions for me, please tell me down below. So this is kind of a list of stuff. I have some of them where I've got due dates for them to be done. But I've got stuff like hauls that I've planned out because I've already gotten some of the stuff for them. Favorites videos, full face, you know, kind of like a glowing skin tutorial, a matte tutorial, whatever it may be. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you guys so that you know I do have videos planned. It's just a matter of getting them edited and filmed and uploaded. YouTube's been really sucky about me trying to upload lately, so I've got about 5 videos in queue at this point. Before this one's probably going to be up second, maybe third of those. But like I said, I've got all those videos to be filming, so... I did also redo my Instagram, so my Instagram name is no longer BabyKate58. You can follow me there if you want. That's just kind of my personal one. I decided I didn't want to flood all my friends' Instagrams with all these posts of makeup and stuff, so I switched over and started a new Instagram just for the makeup. So if you do follow me as BabyKate58, you can now switch over to KOBeauty58. I don't really use Snapchat, so I don't think I'm going to come up with a Snapchat name, but for now, you can follow me on here as Kate Olson, and then on Instagram as KOBeauty58. That is it. I guess that's kind of everything I want to tell you guys. So, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos from me. I try to upload about 3 times a week. Hopefully, now that YouTube will now start uploading my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!